What's up? Welcome to ye Olde Battle Reps, bringing you another Guild Ball match report. This one will be very short and it kind of sucks, at least from the Butcher's perspective, cause I messed up big time early on, and the game just fell apart. Anyway, I took the pictures and I'm not going to refrain from uploading reports if I mess up badly. I wouldn't have much to upload if I did that anyway, as a cursory glance at any recent uploads quickly shows. So, on with the report. Let's see just how low rock bottom can get. I'm up against Dan's Alchemists. From left to right they have Compound, Vetcat, Smoke, Mercury, Narja, and Vitriol. I took Minx, Boar, Ox, Boiler, Princess, and Vet Brisket. Here, Vitriol has kicked off. You can see the Alchemists chose to deploy covering only one half of the pitch, which threw me, and proves to be very effective, as we shall see. I go with Vet Brisket and get the ball. The white area is fast ground. I pass back to Boiler and then quick time myself into the cover. So, my first activation, and my first major mistake. As soon as I'd gone with her, I realized I had no reason to position her so close to the center. Just foolish. First Alchemist's activation is Compound moving up slightly. I go with Princess and move up. Note that none of my players are making any attempt to stay more than 3 inches apart. I was well aware that this would mean Smoke and Mercury could affect multiple models with ease, but I had convinced myself that due to Smoke's BS rules she'd be able to set my whole team on fire regardless of what I did, so it didn't matter. Lol. In this picture, Narja has advanced, and then Minx has advanced up quite far. Vetcat moves up a bit. Boiler casts Swift Stance on Ox, and moves up. Look where he is now. I wanted to keep him near Princess. Ha ha ha. Vitriol goes and starts wailing on Vet Brisket. Which would have been scary, if she A. was Season 2 Vitriol, and B. didn't roll hot garbage. She did like 2 damage total, and got a clone off, gaining 1 momentum. Wow. I'm really mixing up my past and present tenses in these descriptions. Ox goes next. I forgot to mention that Boiler had passed the ball to him, which failed, but Ox intercepted it. He tough-skins himself just to use up influence, moves up, and passes the ball to Minx, who dodges away. Why? I guess I saw the empty half of the board and decided Minx could probably get a goal later without too much trouble. Mercury goes next and sets Boiler and Vet Brisket on fire, doing 2 damage to both. He fails against Princess. Due to Smoke's aura, he generates a momentum. Boar goes last, and there's nothing for him to do but advance up. Now I know this looks frickin' awful, but I really wasn't thinking so much about Vetcat. I have played against him before and know basically what he does, but it wasn't really drilled into my head exactly how dangerous he can be, under perfect conditions, which, oh look, he is about to get. Like with the Smoke 3-inch thing, I had tricked myself into thinking that the Vetcat charge was just something unavoidable I was going to have to weather, and move on from, not something which would cost me the game. Smoke goes last for the Alchemists. She teleports down near Vitriol and is able to set everyone, apart from Minx, on fire, with ease. Alchemists are ahead on momentum 2-1. If I had realized that Smoke doesn't have any way of getting momentum from her own aura, I would have not dodged Minx. Here we are at the start of turn 2. Alchemists win the roll-off. At this point I start to panic and look at Vetcat's card. Well, how bad can it really be? Well, this is how frickin' bad. Vetcat charges Boar, rolls 12 dice, and hits with all of them. He rolls well on his next 2 attacks too. He ends up killing Boar, Brisket, and Princess, and does his BS witness me thing to gain another 2 points. Wait, it gets much worse. Ox is also quite badly damaged, down to about half health, and Boiler is, I think, nearly dead. By doing witness me, he is also removed from the pitch, meaning Ox is stranded and unable to reach anyone with 5 influence. The game is basically over now, there's no coming back from this. Being 7-2 down is bad but not insurmountable, but the ruinous situation my team now faces is. Okay, let's wrap this shit show up. Minx has the ball and I have a momentum. Things are so bad that I decide to just try and get a few points before everyone else dies, so I jog Minx over to compound to engage him and try a shot on goal. It's only a 1 dice kick, and I miss. Compound goes, collects the ball, and boots it to Narja. He is snared there because he took a parting blow from Minx. I go with Boiler. He charges Vitriol and knocks her down before she can counter. He then puts 2 damage on her. Scary. Vitriol stands up and dodges away or something. Ox moves up to defiantly claim the center of the pitch. Lol. Narja moves round and drops the ball off to Smoke. Mercury jogs to engage Boiler and does a small amount of damage. It's all Alchemists now obviously, thanks to Vetcat's cunty behavior. Smoke goes, using her legendary to poison Boiler and do 3 damage to him. He has 3 health left, and is poisoned and burning. She then teleports and jogs over to tap in range, and scores a goal, putting the Alchemists on 11. The turn ends, and Boiler dies in the maintenance phase. Alchemists win, 12 points to 2. Well, what a frickin' clusterfuck. Next time I play against this team, I'll be sure to be a lot more respectful with my positioning. To be honest, I just took a team I was familiar with, and pushed them up the board without really thinking. I was duly punished for my laziness. Still, it was kind of cool to see what Vetcat could do under pretty much ideal conditions. He did something like 54 damage in total. Welp, that's about it, so thanks a lot for watching, and remember, I'm the one in blue. Main Lorne is the one in brown.